Let's pump out some videos as fast as possible. Right, this is the other beta mutation that we've been playing. It's called Dash, and as the name suggests, it's a little bit like Capture the Flag, I suppose, in that you have to chase across the map. Every time you hit one of these waypoints, which are the green things that we've run into a couple of times now, it calls more of a horde. There are at least 20 on a map. You have to hit each one as you go past, otherwise the next one doesn't spawn. The quicker that you go, obviously the better time that you get, which is good. That's kind of the aim of the game. But at the same time, if you hit 6 close ones all in a row and you just rush, you end up with an insane level of infected. There are specials in this one, as you may have seen the Hunter and the Charger just now. We haven't had a tank or any witches yet. I can't imagine why they wouldn't put some in, aside from the fact that it's difficult enough as it is. This waypoint in front of us now, that I'm ignoring because I really want that Molotov, you need all 4 players to activate it. Quite difficult with a bot to get him to some of these waypoints because you can't tell him where to go. And some of them are in a kind of awkward awkward positions that a bot wouldn't normally go into, a corner kind of thing. But you can get it done eventually. So, yes. It's interesting. But also quite difficult. There isn't really a mutation like this currently, so it's good in that sense. It's another thing to try and do, and you could make it into a versus, so you can have 8 players. I much prefer versus to just random campaigns. I don't know how it would work though, because I don't know how the spawns would work. Maybe every time they hit a waypoint you get to spawn again, perhaps. I've just trapped Francis because he won't run through the fire. We're really lucky he didn't die here. That would have been my fault. At this point in the game I didn't really realise how important the waypoints were. So I was just rushing ahead while everybody around me died. There he is. And there he goes, a little closer, yep. That's it really. I mean, it's not difficult, it's not as complicated as the other mutation was, in terms of understanding how to do things and so on and so forth. And there's a reasonable amount of supplies. It's not bot friendly. Most of the mutations aren't bot friendly anyway. I quite like this bit. This makes me laugh. Me and Chris are both idiots. And you'll see it in a second. I should have just jumped down. Oh look, Chris has been knocked off. Try to escape the spit and what do? Boom. Not good. Not clever. I've had smarter moments. And now Dude's quite impressive because I think Dude's really shit at this game. But he does use the Charger and the Hunter. I don't know where the Hunter is now, but he does. He survives that entire horde of zombies. Oh, there's the Hunter. And then manages to pick us up. That's 2 boomers there. Okay, right, I'll start talking about this now while you watch Dude be a boss. If someone dies and you can't defib them, there is no, there's no way of getting any further into the game. Once you hit a 4-man waypoint, that's it. We didn't realise this. So our bot's dead, and we keep fighting. We keep trying. But there's no way that we can go any further, because in a moment we try to use the waypoint and we can't get any further. So that's a bit shit. But at the same time, I mean, it does make it a challenge. If we'd known, we could have just restarted the map now and been done with the whole sorry affair. But we keep trying, because we're cute like that. And I actually didn't see any defibs anywhere. I think, I won't include it in the video, but we did spend a good 5 minutes running ahead into the map to see if there was a defib for Francis, but we couldn't find anything anywhere. I thought that's a bit frustrating. And still none of us has realised that with one dead we can't go any further. I'm about to have my oh shit moment as soon as I jump across here, which could be a while away. So yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. And then this is where we go, oh wait, what? So we start again. I'm not sure what difficulty we had this on. I'll have a look how hard this infected hit in a second. Okay. I need an infected to hit me. But there are no infected. So yeah, for those of you who enjoy rushing through campaigns and not giving a shit about your team, this is a good way to learn the importance of teamwork. No. I'm waiting for me to get killed so I can, or not killed, but hit. I think it's normal, to be honest. And yeah, there are double amounts of the special infected because 2 hunters just spawned at once. I'm wondering if it's 1 each of the special infected every time you hit a waypoint, but that seems a bit excessive. So perhaps not. Yeah, a good mix of teaching or learning how to rush as a team. As much as I go on about it, even I could do with learning some stuff about teamwork and no boomer. I do hope that there are tanks and witches because that would make it even more of a challenge. Yeah, it's on normal. Probably for the best. We still don't win anyway, I'll tell you that much. We played a couple of times and I just lost my temper. And I really don't think there's any point in snipers or hunting rifles because it's mostly about rushing through hordes of knobheads. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say. Like, I'll include the rest of the video. 17 minutes is a long time. I can't think of anything. It's really straightforward. Don't stand in spit. Stupid girl. So yeah, that's that. It's good. It's not as good as, I don't think it's as good as the other one. Holdout. But I do quite like survival anyway. And Follow the Leader is obviously one of my favourite mutations anyway. But it was fun. So yeah. I'll leave you with a couple more minutes of the video probably and then cut it off. Because there's not really much point. Let's have a look. Let's see if anything fun or interesting happens in the next couple of minutes. No, that's it now. Right, well, I'll leave it at that then. Yeah, I think these are the only 2 mutations that are available now. I can't see why the Left 4 Dead, who's it, Valve? I can't see why they would bother making any extra maps because the workshop has 1,000 maps, and whilst they're not all very good, it seems to me like it would be a bit of a waste of time for them to bother. I presume they will release more and more mutations as time goes on. And I'm not. I should probably look into how they're gonna implement these into the actual game. But it's good fun. You should definitely download it because so far we've only found one other player join our games, and that's young Ralph, who, God bless that fucker, is not very good. So yeah, go play, enjoy, have fun, and I will see you in game. Bye. Out one thing, we get really far into the end of this map with everybody alive, and it's very difficult to carry 2 idiots, Chris and Dude, and a bot. So we did it, but we ran out of medipacks and all sorts, and life's just not fair, and it's difficult. We were so close to the safe room. I don't know if you don't know this map, then it is a minute's run from this point. We were so close, but I think there's another 4 waypoints, and we die now-ish. We healed Francis because, as the bot, he was the one most likely to take damage, and then he gets jockeyed and no one saves him for fucking decades. His health just drops, and life, we know it's over. Dude stood in spit because he's a fanny head, and I'm dead. Very annoying. We were so close. And as you can see by the time, it took us 11 minutes to get to that point. So, I think this is probably where I rage quit. And I'll rage quit now. Boo hiss, rage quit.